Hey Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your October 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, or maybe you're focused on someone who's close to your heart, a family member, a parent, a child, a friend. We'll take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Capricorn, in the description box below. All right, so in the past position here, we do have the wheel showing up. So this is about forward movement or trying to find ways to move forward in a relationship or in your love life, or to find ways to help yourself open up your heart, self-love, healing from a specific dynamic that may have occurred in your life. And I feel for a lot of you, you did feel stuck, you felt stagnant, or you felt like you were resisting, or someone was resisting a change that was coming into your energy here. But in the present moment, you have the moose showing up. So this is about you finally feeling like you have the upper hand, or maybe feeling like you are in a position of power to make some very important choices when it comes to matters of the heart. So whether you are dealing with someone close to you at this time, or if you are looking for love, I feel like there is action on your end that is showing up here in the month of October. It could be something as small as maybe you taking that first step to call someone and say, hey, I've been thinking about you. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Maybe this is a family member. Maybe it's a friend that you've had a falling out with. It could be about making amends or receiving even an apology or giving one. But I feel like you have the upper hand in here. If you're single and looking to mingle, I feel like it's important for you to maybe make the first step. If you are in a relationship, you may be clear about a direction that you fully want to take at this time, because I feel like you hold the energy within you to make the decision that's in your highest good. Now, in the future, I really love that this tin cup is showing up, because as I was meditating on your energy prior, I kept seeing a cup being filled up. So I feel like you are focusing on what is happy for your heart, and you're focused on healing the heart chakra. This is about fulfillment. This is about you placing the right things into your cup of love, your heart, in order for you to fully embrace the love that is coming towards you as well. So there's an equal give and take here, or there is a wanting of an equal give and take in a dynamic. And I feel like you have the power to create that balance or create that equal give and take through some very important decisions, Capricorn, for you in the month of October. Now let's take a look and see what energy is coming in for you. What's the heart of the matter? We have the Knight of Inspiration, Knight of Wands. This is beautiful energy, because I feel like you are ready to chase those passions, ready to open up your heart, ready to fully embrace in a new beginning here, or a new type of new level energy. They're showing me stepping up here. So some of you may be stepping to the plate, asking someone that's been on your mind out for, maybe out for coffee, out for dinner. You may make the first move, regardless if you're female or male. For others of you, this is about adding a little bit of spice to a relationship that you are currently in, if you're focused on love or intimacy. For others of you, this is taking the first step to healing maybe a family dynamic, or reaching out to a child, or reaching out to a friendship that there had been a falling out, or someone was resisting a change or a transformation that was taking place here. When this Knight of Wands shows up, I feel like you're getting things done. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this Moose card as well, is you are in the position to manifest either love, if that's what you're looking for in a romantic sense, or you're looking to heal a pattern or a dynamic, but you have the power to make this happen. You and you alone. I feel like if you're waiting for someone else to step up to the plate, you may be waiting for a while. I feel like it's up to you to make that first move, to lead. Let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy here is this Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's hard for you to open your heart up, because when you do open your heart, you want to give 110%. You want there to be this overflowing love and emotions and connection. But the important thing here to remember, which we've been talking about, is you can't drink from an empty cup. And if you could look inside that cup, you would see here that it's empty. And I feel like you are a giver, Capricorn. You may give a lot of your time and your energy to other people. Some of you may even be codependent upon certain people. Now, it doesn't mean just in a relationship, but it can be that you focus a lot of your time, your energy, and your effort caretaking or caring about the beliefs or caring about the actions of other people. I feel like this is time for you to really take a look at, are you fulfilling your own needs as well? Are you doing things that are focused and geared towards your goals, your own growth, and your own success? So I feel that the challenge for you could be about taking care of you first and foremost instead of everyone else. You may be a big people pleaser as well, Capricorn. And for others of you, this can be about finding connections in general that your heart feels good in, whether it is new friendships. Some of you have been done wrong, is what I'm hearing. Been done wrong by people in your circle, whether it's friends, whether it's your own mother, your own siblings, your own children. I feel here that not a lot of people have showed you the love that you showed them, and that may be a challenge for you at times. But I sense that you are reining this energy in and you're gaining back control that maybe you've given out or you felt like you haven't been in control of what's going on here. I feel like you're taking a look at what you can control, and what you can control here is your own actions, your own reactions, and your own responses to situations. So let's take a look and clarify this challenge for you. Seven of Pentacles. You may be reassessing the way that you've looked at things in the past. You may be taking a look at old relationships that have worked, why they've worked and why they did not. You may be reassessing a current relationship that you are in, taking a look and saying, well, is this something that is going to work for me long term? And if not, you may be taking a different approach. Now, whether that approach is with this person or not, but I feel like some of you may be cutting ties or cutting out people who aren't equally giving you what it is that you are giving them. There is not an equal give and take here for a lot of you. And I feel like you're doing what's best for you. And some of you have a hard time with that because you think that's an act of selfishness. But really it's not. It's an act of self-love, self-care, to not let people walk all over you, Capricorn, and to not let people use you and abuse you and throw you to the wayside. For others of you, you may be looking for love in all the wrong places. They just gave me that song. I feel like it's I'm not sure if who sings that, looking for love in all the wrong places. But either you just heard that song, it could be something on a radio or a movie, or if you look up the lyrics that may pertain to your life, please take that as it resonates. I feel like could be an old country singer looking for love in all the wrong places. But the Seven of Pentacles talks about you definitely taking a look at what's working and what's not, moving forward with what works and releasing what doesn't. So this is good. I'm proud of you. You're setting healthy boundaries, Capricorn, and that's what you need to do in matters of the heart. Let's see what's below you. What's the foundation here upon which you're built? I certainly see that you have a big, beautiful heart and you want to love, but it may be a challenge finding the right people to love. There it is, Two of Emotions, Two of Cups. So you are that lover. Exactly what I just said, Spirit said. So the Two of Cups is about attracting the important partnerships into your life, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a collaboration with a coworker, whether it's a friendship. It seems to sometimes go south, or there seems to be some sort of disassociation or disconnection here. But I feel like there may be one or two people that you can really count on. And if not, I feel like you're manifesting this into your life. The Two of Cups is about being able to finally heal some past trauma, heal the separation, heal the rejections, heal the abandonment, and let love in because you're opening your heart. You're filling your cup here, some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sag in your chart, but Capricorn, I do apologize if I've said that a few times, but I feel like you, Capricorn, are stepping into your own self, opening up your heart, keeping your heart open, even though you've been shot daggers at the heart at times. I feel like you are still in a place of you have a lot of love to give. Let's take a look at the past and see what's gone on in the past for Capricorn. King of Materials. Now, some of you may have been really focused on your financial stability. You could have been focused on your health as well, especially if your health did tend to deteriorate, as of what I was sensing here. Some of you, mental health, physical, emotional, are really taking a look at how to bring stability into your life. Stable relationships, healthy boundaries, financial abundance, as well as healthy abundance here. This is about you being generous. The King of Pentacles is very generous with their time, with their money, with their energy here. And I feel like at times it's very important for you to kind of rein that in and be able to give what you give to everyone else back into yourself here. Some of you could have been dealing with a King of Pentacles in the reverse who is dominant, who is very materialistic or very external. They like the nice pleasure things in life, but they like to work at times and not really focus on enjoying the things that the work brings them. And I feel that you may be moving forward from this King of Pentacles energy if that is not yourself. Let's take a look and see what's above you. What is coming in above you? What's the potential for Capricorn? October 2022. What do we have for Capricorn? The Hanged Man, there it is. The Hanged Man is about you seeing things in a completely different perspective. This is about a brand new viewpoint. Some of you, you need to really surrender the control. Controlling, again, what's in your own lane. And one of my favorite sayings is, not my circus, not my monkeys. It's about staying within your own lane. And sometimes we tend to deviate into the lanes of other people due to codependent natures, due to letting what they're doing affect us in a negative way. And what I'm sensing here is you're staying in your own lane and you're saying, the only thing I can control is how, again, I react or how I respond to a situation. I'm going to see this from a brand new way. And this way looks a lot brighter. And it may be about you releasing or surrendering to a situation or to an energy here. This Hanged Man, when this shows up, this is about getting out of a limbo, getting out of a stuck energy. And I feel like a lot of you, once you allow yourself to surrender or get out of whatever has been kind of in limbo for you, that's going to have you in this position of power where you feel more in control of your own situation. So I like this. I feel like this clarifies perfectly, but we're going to take a look and get a clarifying card. Now, I haven't been clarifying every single one of your cards, just the one that I feel needs a little bit deeper energy, but feel free to book a private reading if you'd like, if this is resonating for you and you'd like more info. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. What is it that you are seeing in a different perspective? How to achieve your 10 of Pentacles. How to achieve that stability in the family dynamic, financial security, wealth, abundance. This is about healing some of the family drama, family ties. I'm seeing here for some of you, family ties have certainly been severed or certainly been broken. And that's what you knew about in this lifetime, because I believe that we choose our parents, we choose our children, and we choose our soul tribe in this lifetime. And regardless of how difficult certain relationships are in our life, we knew about it before we signed up for this lifetime. And I feel like you're having an awareness of why certain people played their role in this life for you to maybe heal or overcome abandonment, rejection, for you to fight stronger, for you to become, a better version of you versus a bitter version, or for you to create financial abundance, to leave legacies behind, to break patterns, to heal ancestral wounding. Whatever this is here for you, it's big. The Ten of Pentacles is something that will affect your children, affect your children's children, if you have children, or affect the people around you for a long time, even after you've gone home, crossed over here. So this Ten of Pentacles is really big for you, Capricorn. I just heard it's time to put on your big girl or your big boy panties. So there's some changes coming in here where I feel like you're really stepping up and you're taking the lead. And I really love this energy because you at times do, Capricorn, let other people walk all over you or take advantage of your beautiful time and energy. And I feel like you're putting your foot down and you're saying, not any longer. No more. If you are single and you're looking for love, you may be approaching it from a different way. You may be, focusing on your career or your work, but I am sensing some of you may meet someone through your work or through some sort of event that you were not expecting love whatsoever. They're giving me that if you're looking for love, it may show up in unexpected ways. Okay. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups. Now you have double 10 showing up. Get ready because you've been on a roller coaster ride, Capricorn. Things are about to completely turn. You have this wheel spinning in your favor. This wheel represents, the wheel of fortune. So you felt like you were on a backspin, maybe your whole life, or you felt like things just weren't turning out the way that you had thought or hoped. But I feel like a lot of you are heading towards this stability, this honesty, this happy family, happy life, happy wife type of energy. 10 of emotions. I feel like you're healing and you are really gaining more momentum towards emotional fulfillment. So some of you may be leaving behind a hurt or even a person for some of you, or a job, or even though this is a love reading, I'm sensing that you're leaving behind something to fulfill your happily ever after. Double 10s in your reading is huge, Capricorn. So you're definitely filling your cup of love and it's overflowing in everything that you do. All of your relationships, which is what you do for a living. It's the relationships that you interact with on a daily. It is your family dynamics. It is the relationships that you have with your spouse or your partner if you are in one. And also, just when you least expect it, that's when you're going to manifest a new energy, because sometimes detachment, staying in your own lane, we say, whoa, well, we're not focused on this or that. Therefore, the universe says, oh, well, Capricorn's ready for something new. And then boom, that's when love shows up. So let's take a look. I'm actually going to clarify this 10 of Cups for you before we move on. What do we need to know about this 10 of Cups? Double 10 showing up in your energy. Wow. You have a lot of cards that came out. We'll look at them all. There it is, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Full force ahead, full speed ahead here. You're definitely moving forward in matters of the heart. The Chariot energy is about feeling that drive, that direction, feeling that ambition. Some of you are planning on traveling as well, maybe even traveling to see family or traveling to a family home or a family cabin, or even a place that feels like your family's coming together, because there was hurt. There was something. I don't feel like you're running away from something per se, but it's like you need a little bit of downtime to fully heal from a situation that has happened. So whether you are taking a vacation, taking a time out, or taking a little bit of break, it's necessary at this time for you to fully see clearly with the Two of Swords and to listen to your intuition, to get back in touch with who you are on the whole, and then kind of come back to this commitment energy here, this Hierophant, which is all about being divinely guided. It's about soul connections, high level commitments here. It's also about when the student is ready, the teacher appears, which you may be the student, you may be the teacher, but you are definitely integrating some powerful soul lessons into your life. I love this. Let's take a look and see how you are feeling, Capricorn. What are you feeling? How are you doing? What is going on with you? All about Capricorn. What do we need to know? There's the High Priestess. Yeah, you want to come back home to you. You want to connect, make that connection with your intuition, with your higher self. This is about you trusting in you, trusting that the decisions that you are making towards your emotional fulfillment, towards your health, towards your family, towards your life are in the highest good. And they most certainly are. If it's coming from a place of you knowing what you need to do, knowing that you are manifesting this 10 of Pentacles, this stability and emotional fulfillment as well. And you are coming from a place within. And I feel like you're reconnecting with source, with your higher self as well, with the divine. You're trusting that certain people aren't for you and maybe certain people are. But once you fully connect with that energy, which I feel like you have been, maybe through meditation, through spiritual work, through maybe watching videos, but most importantly, connecting with you first and foremost is going to give you the clarity that you need to make the decisions in your life to achieve this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. and to heal. You have the Star card. Now, the Star card showing up here because you are an inspiration, not just to yourself, but to others. And this is about you healing here, Capricorn. So don't give up on those dreams because you're so close to manifesting this. You're so close. It's almost like you can taste it with every being in your fiber here. This is about you really rising up and bringing peace, spreading positivity, being divinely guided, healing. There is a lot of hope here happening for you. And once you fully connect, you'll see this to be true as well. Powerful stuff. Capricorn, I'm loving this reading here. You're definitely shifting gears. And whoa, that one fell out in your next position, so we're going to go with it here. You have the Emperor in your external surroundings. Now, some of you, this is you really bossing up. For others of you, you may be dealing with an Aries or someone who does bring stability. Some of you, it could even be a father. You may be healing a family father dynamic. For others of you, this is a partner who could be very masculine, very stable, very powerful, a paternal type of energy. For others of you, this is you. This is you finding that power and that strength. This is literally the energy of the moose. The Emperor is in a position of power. And you can see here in this deck, the Emperor is actually female. And it doesn't matter if you're female or male, but in this deck, she's female. And I feel like this is about you reclaiming your power. This is about you standing tall on your own. This is about you being able to build that structure, build that order and that stability here. You're learning to question any of the limiting beliefs or question why certain things didn't work out, because what you're doing is you're finding the silver lining in the negative and you're moving forward and you're not letting anything stop you. Some of you are geared towards building your own empire here. So this is powerful stuff. Some of you may be working to help your family as well, or to create a legacy that you can leave behind for family. Let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes and fears here, Capricorn, for love and matters of the heart? Page of Inspiration. I love this card. I love this imagery here. It's quite bright. It's quite creative. This Page of Inspiration is the Page of Wands. The message for you here regarding your hopes and fears is to stay curious, to stay enthusiastic. You may be in your power. You may be on the top of the top, but there's still so many beautiful lessons and beautiful energies to embrace. So this is about staying open to being creative, filling your cup in creative ways, surrounding yourself with inspirational new people, and letting go of the people who don't inspire you, who do at times bring you down. I have to show you this here because it's Spirit's highlighting it. It's almost like it's glowing, that it's getting my attention. So I have a deck here, and the first card up, Spirit is pointing to and glowing. So I have to read this to you. I haven't done this for anybody else, I don't believe, but it goes with what I'm saying here, and this makes sense. Spirit wanted this. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? And do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action, Capricorn, make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Wow, powerful stuff. And that's what I'm sensing with your hopes and fears. And the fact that Spirit really illuminated that, there's no such thing as coincidence. That was meant for you. I'm going to pull a card here. I want to take a look at this Emperor energy and see what this is all about. We're going to backtrack here. Sometimes I get too excited and I move forward and jump ahead, but let's just take a look and clarify what this Emperor is all about in your external environment. Page of Wands, again, Page of Inspiration, which we have, Page of Inspiration. So you're manifesting these new opportunities. I feel like this is you either manifesting someone of high stability. If you're looking for love, this could be manifesting healing a parental dynamic. This could be about you healing a relationship you have with maybe a boss or someone above you. Excuse me. There is communication here, Capricorn. And I am sensing that you're staying open to some sort of new communication coming in, or new ideas or new beginnings or a new path. You may be reevaluating your path entirely and saying, this isn't working for me any longer. I am going to take a new approach. That's what your hope is. I feel like the fears, I'm getting at times, the fears can be about staying stuck with the Hanged Man. The fears can be about delays. Am I wasting so much time and energy here where I should be focused here? Now let's take a look at the final outcome for you, Capricorn. What is the final outcome? What do we have for Capricorn, October 2022? Oh, I love it. 8 of Cups, 8 of Emotions. This is my Eat, Pray, Love card. If you've ever seen the movie Eat, Pray, Love, or you've read the book, it's Julia Roberts. It's a book by, oh goodness, what's her name? Elizabeth Gilbert. It is all about a woman who stays in a life that is just mediocre. She's in a job that she's good at, but is it her passion? Probably not. She's married, but is she absolutely head over heels in love? And it doesn't mean that, you know, you can't feel comfortable and good with where you're at, but she's wanting a little bit more. And she knows that there's a piece of the puzzle missing. And there is a whole nother life out there that if she's brave enough to explore it, that she may learn more about herself along the way, and she can fill up her cup in so many more ways than she ever thought possible. And if you actually look, it's almost like this hole you're walking towards is that cup, filling that cup here. So what I'm sensing here is that you are dreaming of living this new life here, which brings in a lot of opportunities for growth, for change, for love. And I won't be a complete spoiler, but in the movie or in the book, I've read both and watched the movie and read the book, but she's able to go off to different lands and go explore and go travel and meet new people, new connections, and eat good food and feel passionate about the food that she eats and the people she surrounds herself with and the love that comes into her life. And I'm sensing that with you. What you're doing is you're walking away from the old life or the old version of you, Capricorn, because you want something deeper. You want something more meaningful. You want passion. You want desire. You want to eat a darn pizza and feel every good feeling about it instead of letting every limiting belief hold you back and say, oh, you're going to get fat, or you shouldn't eat that, or that's not good for you, or that's, just instead of all the what ifs, you're taking that chance and you're saying, I want to feel the pizzazz. I want to feel the zest for life. That's what you're choosing. This is the direction you are walking towards. Where does the 8 of Cups walk towards? They're 9 of Cups. They're wish fulfillment. Now, it may not be as elaborate and as extreme as, Eat, Pray, Love, where you are just packing up everything and moving across the country. Maybe some of you are, but I do feel like there's some major changes coming in here where you're going to feel emotional fulfillment for something that's been lacking here in your life. So powerful stuff. So let's clarify this 8 of Cups. And I don't know if you've seen the bright light that just came in here during your reading, but I feel like once you say yes to life, basically, once you say yes to this new opportunity or opportunities that are showing up in the month of October, it's like so many doors open up for you that you're excited. And at times you may say, well, which path do I choose? Which do I walk through? You'll know you're being divinely guided, Capricorn. Yeah, because the 5 of Cups says, as long as you don't sit where you're at here in that emotional turmoil, disappointment, loss, grief, as long as you're able to see the glass as half full versus half empty, you will be able to chase your dreams, your bliss. You have the Ace of Wands showing up here. Ace of Wands is probably one of the most powerful minor arcanas in the whole deck, because this talks about you chasing that life, that passion, feeling inspired when it comes to matters of the heart, feeling like you have a new sense of purpose, a new sense of optimism after a time of maybe feeling a little bit burnt out in love, or feeling like your heart's been closed down, or things weren't progressing, or a lot of pain has taken over. It doesn't matter, again, if this is a romantic situation, if this is family dynamics, or maybe just self-love. Whatever this is for you, you're opening up to a whole new pathway, and it's going to leave you feeling blissful. I love this. All right, Capricorn, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle, one of my favorites, Colette Baron Reed. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading or above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. I just looked at the clock and I seen 2929. Some of you may be seeing repetitive numbers or nines quite often. Also, when you add up the 2 and the 7, that equals 9, and you have the exchanging gifts card here. This is a really powerful card. I'm just going to read to you the relationship message before we wind down your reading here, Capricorn. Again, card 27. Some of you, there's an energy around the 27th of October as well, they just said. This is about the law of giving and receiving. It is about currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. This is also about your own self-worth, Capricorn. The relationship message is this. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart, open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. Now I'm also going to read the protection message because I feel like that might resonate for a few of you that are still feeling up in your feels, still could be grieving some sort of a loss in your life. It says, be careful what you pray for because you just might get it. And then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but no, you will have to walk away from it or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the duties it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver. Here's the meat and potatoes, Capricorn. This is the message for you. Another message here, again, being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Ding, ding, ding. That's exactly what we talked about with staying within your own lane, Capricorn. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Holy moly, if that doesn't break down your reading, I don't know what does. Capricorn, you have a lot of abundance. You have a lot of love. For some of you, you have, you're going towards the financial means, but the emotional wealth, and that's most important, I feel, for a lot of you, and the rest is going to follow in its place. But knowing that you can't only be that giver, that there has to be receptive energy as well. That's where that true prosperity aligns. And Capricorn, you will flourish. You'll open your heart here and you're attracting relationships that are built on equal give and take. And I feel like that's where the magic is at. I hope this resonates, Capricorn. Beautiful stuff coming in here. Please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.